one brave hero and a two-headed dragon.
Where you going?
To save Camelot.
Will face an evil villain.
You.
And find the courage.
After her and bring her back.
To recover Excalibur, the magical sword.
So this is Excalibur.
That will save Camelot.
Protect the sword.
Quest for Camelot, a full-length animated feature.
Incredible.
Filled with action, magic, mystery, and laughter.
Welcome to Dragon Country.
A sensational soundtrack featuring today's chart-topping artists. It's a thrilling adventure. The whole family will treasure. Don't miss out on the most exciting quest of all.
Let's barbecue this bully.
Quest for Camelot from Warner Brothers Family Entertainment. Now available on video and DVD.
I can see us on the poster now.
Every video comes with a free magical Devon and Cornwall pendant.
We'll be famous.
And mail-in offer for a Devon and Cornwall plush toy.
Isn't this everything you've ever wanted?
Do strange noises spook you? Do shadows give you the shivers? Do monsters send you screaming? You're not alone. You're in the Scooby Zone.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
Warner Brothers Family Entertainment cracks open the Scooby Files with Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island. It's Scooby-Doo, Shaggy, and the gang in an all-new feature-length animated movie.
Ghost pirates, ghost soldiers, what's next?
Zombies?
This time, it's no bad guy in a mask. This is the ultimate scary showdown.
If they want haunted, they come to the right place.
Featuring a soundtrack so hot, it'll give you goosebumps.
We're not looking for ghoul friends, right, Scoob?
Scooby and Shaggy are in for a close encounter of the spookiest kind.
It was just a bunch of bats, Scoob.
Grab your ghoul repellent and get ready for Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island. Because this time, the monsters are real. Now on video from Warner Brothers Family Entertainment.
Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen are back in their ultimate California adventure.
Cool to the max.
Blading at the beach, hanging by the pool,
He's a hunkosaurus.
and finding a dream date for their single
A
dad.
personal ad on a billboard? The whole city would see it.
It's matchmaking the way only the Olsens can do it.
Very hip, very now, very cutting edge.
Don't miss the fun. Don't miss the excitement. Don't miss the laughs.
I'm liking this.
Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen star in their most awesome movie ever,
That's so cool.
Billboard Dad.
Sold.
Now available on video.
Celebrate movie-making magic with a collection of loony, unforgettable family film classics. Warner Brothers Family Entertainment's Century Collection. Movies that'll touch your heart,
Willie!
tickle your funny bone,
I beg your pardon.
and capture your imagination.
Faces.
Come along with Warner Brothers' most beloved characters.
What's up, Doc?
High-flying, high-tech superheroes.
It's over, Joker.
Enjoy a treasury of hilarious comedy, magical adventure,
Where you going?
To save Camelot.
and enduring classics. The movies that'll make you laugh,
Whoa!
make you cry, and remember why you loved them the first time.
Jolly good show!
Relive the magic, the action,
They're getting away!
the suspense, the laughter, the excitement,
Somebody call 911!
the fantasy,
Come on, let's go.
and the wonder.
Who are you?
Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
Movies that'll transport you from the great outdoors
gonna help save the ranch.
to the furthest edges of your imagination. Don't miss out on this collection of timeless movie classics.
See you in the movies.
Movies for the whole family. Movies you'll treasure. Movies you'll want to see again and again. Collect the memories. Collect them all.
Isn't this everything you've ever wanted?
Warner Brothers Family Entertainment's Century Collection.
Hey, what's up? What's Oz and Eyes?
The Warner girl and the Warner boys.
They're gathered around in the village square.
They say there's something way out there.
Something weird and something strange.
In a tale that captures your imagination.
What is that?
Haven't you heard?
There's no such thing. It's too absurd.
Could well be, but we just don't know.
We'll soon find out because we're going to go
To the wishing star, to the wishing star. And something weird and so bizarre it fell to earth from way afar.
They're on their way to the wishing star. I never get to the wishing star, but do we really go so far?
Out of my way, whoever you are!
Steven Spielberg presents the Animaniacs in their first full-length feature. Wakko's Wish, coming fall 1999.
Maybe we should have kept this our little secret.
The coldest place on Earth is the Snow Queen's palace. It has dozens of huge, jagged towers, and its walls are made of ice.
How do you do that, Tom?
Do what?
Put all those pieces of sky together so quickly. They all look exactly the same to me.
Just talent and intelligence, I suppose. I should probably grow up to be a genius.
Huh. When we've finished, we'll play drafts. And then we'll see who the genius is.
All right.
The Snow Queen is not alone. Deep under the ice palace live her evil servants, the trolls. Oh, now look at poor Teddy.
It's all right, Polly. I've saved him.
Oh, thank you.
I think that's enough story for tonight. Time for little girls to go to bed.
Come on, Polly. I'll give you a piggyback upstairs.
Oh, that's a good idea. And I'll come up and tuck you in a moment.
That's it! She's done it again! Every night the same. Get to a really interesting bit and slam. Finish. No more story till tomorrow night. I'm just settling down for a good listen. Bit of a diversion, get a bit of culture, and...
There we are. Now snuggle down and go to sleep.
Tom, will the Snow Queen come to our house?
Of course not. She's just in a book. She's not real.
Will the trolls come to our house?
No, they're not real either. It's just a story.
I keep telling you not like that. Why don't you listen when I'm telling you? Trolls are supposed to be highly intelligent and cooperative, so why can't you just do what I tell you? Wardrobe!
Yes, Eric?
Put that round the back, and then come and fetch another one.
All right, Eric.
Bad guy?
Yes, Eric?
Make sure that's fixed on properly. Use lots of nails.
All right, Eric. I think this flying machine looks really good, don't you, Wardrobe? I bet the Snow Queen will be ever so impressed.
Aerodynamically suspect, if you ask me.
If you two don't stop messing about...
Sorry, Eric. I'll just go and take this where you said.
Now, listen. If we don't finish this flying machine soon, we're going to be dead. And I mean that literally. The Snow Queen will feed us to her bats. We shall be bat meat. Do you understand me?
Yes, Eric.
Yes, Eric. Good. Well, it's quite simple. All you have
Good evening, trolls. I trust the machine is finished. I should like to discuss your further orders with you in the throne room now. An elegant plan, a truly elegant plan. Once my mirror is in position, all the sunshine will be reflected away from the world. It will get cold. Very, very cold. It will freeze over. And then it will be mine. You fools!
We're very sorry, Your Majesty.
I would remind you that I do not like to be kept waiting. I would further remind you that my bats are always hungry. Is that quite clear?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Oh, yes, Your
Majesty.
Majesty.
Yes.
Oh,
absolutely,
yes, Your Majesty.
Oh, yes.
Good.
Yeah.
Then take the mirror, place it on the far mountain as you have been instructed, and make sure that it is at the correct angle. I want the whole world in complete darkness.
Come on, Maggie. Turn the handle.
Turning the handle, Eric.
Come on, come on. Go and open the doors.
I'm turning the wheel now, Eric. Is that right? Eric?
Yes, that's right. Going up. Stop! Turn to the right, Maggie!
Turning to the right.
No!
Lower the hook.
When you get just above the mirror, fasten the hook into the ring at the top.
Yes, I know, Eric.
You will secure that hook quite firmly, won't you? This mirror is extremely beautiful and valuable, and I'd be so upset if anything were to happen to it. I expect you'd be upset too, wouldn't you?
Oh, yes, Your Majesty. Very upset. Very upset indeed. Take it up!
Oh, how delicious! A frozen world, everything encased in ice. No trees, no flowers, no rivers, no seas. Too cold to work, too cold to move, too cold to think. What fun!
It's a very interesting thing about these magic mirrors, you know.
Oh, I don't think this is a magic mirror.
When you look in them, you turn to stone. It's in all the books.
Is it?
Stop pumping!
Be careful. Carry it gently, gently.
Steady! Steady! Right, down you go, Maggie, and fix it in position.
Me? Oh, all right. I knew it. I knew you didn't really turn to stone.
Going up.
You didn't turn to stone, then?
No.
Must be something wrong with the mirror.
Perfect. Perfect. Now I shall make you as powerful as you are beautiful.
Well done, lads, well done. See what I'm always telling you about cooperation?
We cooperated like anything, didn't we?
We did. We did. Ants have an interesting form of cooperation, you know. They all have a very small piece of the same brain. So when they all get together, they become ever so clever, if you know what I mean.
Really?
Then there's flying saucers. Fantastic. I've seen one at last. Hey, look, lads. A flying saucer. Eric, look. Look.
Oh, go away with it. It's the mirror.
My mirror! My mirror!
I'll just go and get some more logs for the fire. It won't be a minute. Hello, bird.
Cheap. Cheap.
Ow! Ow!
Tweet, 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 tweet.
I think I'm getting better, Tom. I've done this whole corner while you've been out and... What are you doing? You've broken all my jigsaw up.
So?
It was nearly finished. Now I'll have to start all over again.
Bad luck.
Come on, you two. You should be on the way to bed by now.
Nag, nag, nag.
What's the matter with you? Why are you being so horrible?
Get off me! Why didn't you go to bed?
Tom? Ellie! I can't hear anyone coming up the stairs yet.
Go on. Go to bed.
Coming, Grandma. Coming.
A million pieces. My precious mirror in a And every piece must be collected. Every single little piece. My dears, I need your help. Bring it back to me. All of it. I shall rebuild it. However long it takes, I shall rebuild it.
I don't think she's going to be ever so pleased about this, Eric, do you? I mean, she was really keen on this mirror thing, wasn't she? And I think...
Ouch.
Every piece. I must have every piece. You have done well, my dears. Perhaps we should think about a little reward. A nice fat troll for supper. What's this? 2 pieces left uncollected? Surely my little dears have not been careless in their work, slovenly in the execution of their duties. But no, I see you have not. How could you collect the last 2 pieces? They are inside the boy. I shall have to fetch them myself.
Hurry up, Tom. I've got the sledges. We can take them down to the square and...
Look at all those stupid kids fiddling about, going round and round the square. I'm going to hitch onto something really fast.
What about this one? Come on. You watch. I bet this goes faster than anything else in town. I've never seen such huge reindeer. I don't think I like this very much. We're going too fast.
I could have been killed. Oh, look at my leg. Oh, dislocated probably. I could have a permanent limp. You should be more careful throwing yourself out of the sky like that.
I'm terribly sorry.
Peeps.
That's a nice name. I didn't mean to hurt you, Peeps. Honestly, I didn't. I had an accident and fell off my sledge.
Yeah, well, that'll teach you to hitch up to the Snow Queen's sledge.
Snow Queen?
I thought when I saw you doing it earlier, they'll regret that, I thought. And now look at me, with who knows what internal injuries I've got. Oh, this could have repercussions on my state of health for years.
All I can say is that I really am very sorry, and I do hope you'll be better soon. But could you very kindly give me some information about the Snow Queen? You see, she's flown off with my brother Tom, and I must go and find
Go
him.
and find... You must be mad! She lives at the North Pole, and she's got hundreds of gigantic, fierce trolls and all sorts of monsters and dragons and anyway, she eats children. That's probably why she wants your brother. I wouldn't go near her if I were you.
Well, you've decided me. If she eats children, I'll have to go and get him back.
No, don't go by what I say. No, I could be wrong. I mean, it could be just a story. You know how people exaggerate, and I've never actually met anyone who was actually eaten.
I'm going. Goodbye. Thank you for your help, and I hope you soon feel better.
Oh, dear. Now what have I done? If I hadn't said that about being eaten, she'd never have gone. Oh, what am I saying? It's got nothing to do with me. If she wants to go tramping off to the North Pole to face certain death, well, that's her affair. Oh, no, it's not. It's mine. It's all my fault. She'll freeze to death up there. She won't stand a chance. She's too young. She's too small. Wait! Wait! I'll come with you. I'll come with you.
Welcome to my home. Impressive, is it not?
What's that?
That is my great grief. My mirror, my wonderful mirror, my dearest possession, smashed into pieces.
That's all right. I'll mend it for you. I'm good at jigsaw puzzles.
How very obliging of you. I can't tell you how grateful I shall be. You will certainly receive a suitable reward.
I had no idea the North Pole was so far away. We seem to have been walking for hours, and it's getting dark and we've nowhere to sleep.
Not to worry, no problem at all. You just perch on a branch, curl your toes around it, and sleep sort of crouched down over your feet. Or, hey, Ellie, look, a light. Must be a house, and a house will have beds in it, and then you'll have somewhere to sleep.
I don't know. We don't know who lives in the house. And I'm sure Grandma wouldn't like me to go bothering people without being invited.
Don't worry. They'll invite you as soon as they see you. All you have to do is look lost. Anyway, it's that or sleeping in this dark wood. Not that I mind, of course. I'm quite used to sleeping in dark woods. No, it's you I'm thinking of. I'm not a bit nervous about this sort of thing. All those stories you hear about goblins and trolls and awful creatures that only come out at night and... Ah!
It's open! Phew. It's all different in here. And look at the garden. Look at all the flowers. How can they all be growing in winter like this? Grandma's garden's got nothing in it at all. It's covered in snow.
Perhaps they're foreign flowers. Perhaps whoever lives here is foreign. They grow different sorts of plants from us.
I don't care who they are, Peeps. I just hope they're in.
Hello, my dear. And what are you doing on my doorstep so late?
I'm Ellie, and this is Peeps, and I'm sorry to bother you, but I wondered if you could possibly let me have a bed for the night. If you have a spare one and it wouldn't be too much trouble.
No trouble at all, my dear. No trouble at all. Come in at once out of the cold. Now, I'm sure you'd like some supper before you go to bed. Cuddles is just about to have his, aren't you, Cuddles? He's a wonderful animal, you know. My constant companion. He understands every word I say, and such a sweet disposition. I'll be back directly with your food.
What do you think?
I think we're dead lucky, that's what I think. A bed for you, a nice warm place, a dear little old lady, and... Ah!
What do you think you're doing? How dare you? Look what you've done to him. I don't think that's a very polite way to treat guests.
Here we are. Now, this is... Oh, dear. Has Cuddles been naughty? You mustn't mind him, Ellie, my dear. It's all in fun. He means no harm. Now you eat up.
Thank you.
And I'll just pop upstairs and make up your bed. It won't be long.
All in fun. I think I'll just keep up here, out of harm's way.
Now, off you go to your bed, my dear. You look exhausted. Go straight up and through the door at the top. I've only the one room upstairs. And sleep well.
Thank you, I will. Good night.
Good night, my dear. What a dear little girl, Cuddles, don't you think? So polite and well brought up. She's just what I've been waiting for. Just exactly what I've been waiting for. Tomorrow morning, I shall be able to put the finishing touches to my great work. My elixir of life will make me rich and powerful and eternally young. All it needs is the heart of a little girl.
She wants Ellie's heart. She's going to kill her.
I need a lot to fill my pot, to stew my youthful brew. This recipe will carry me to evils I once knew. I'll heat a batch of mix and match and bring it to a boil. I'll add a spat of this and that, a little sweat and toil. The only thing that's needed to complete my potion of backward motion is a little girl. And now that I have found her, I'll be on my way back. What a payback! Welcome to my world. Welcome to my world, Cuddles. Once returned to bridges burned, we'll have it all and more. With Ellie's heart, we'll plot a chart from now into before. We'll throw in the sparrow for some mileage plus. Imagine us! We'll hold the key to time. We'll pour a healthy helping in this old clay jug. One good chug, and we'll be in our prime. Yesterday's a drink away, a link to way back when. A potent blend designed to send us back in a time of need.
Help! Help!
Naughty Cuddles, what have I told you? You're not to do that. Are you listening to me? You're not to do it. You're not to eat between meals. He'll keep quite well under there, and you can have him for breakfast.
Out! Help! 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 Let me out! Help! Help!
Peeps! Did you call? Peeps? He's gone! I did hear something. I'll soon sort that cat out. If I can find it. Peeps! It's all right, I'm here. I'll get you.
My dear child, what are you doing down here? It's the middle of the night. You should be tucked up in bed. Are you perhaps cold?
No. I'm quite warm enough, thank you. I heard Peeps calling. I thought it was a dream at first, and then I came downstairs and saw the trap door. And when I got down here, I found him caught under a beaker. The cat! Stop him!
I've told you. My dear Cuddles is quite harmless. He loves and respects all wildlife. It was, in fact, I who put your little friend under glass, as it were. I like to do a little scientific dabbling down here. Just a hobby.
Ellie, no! Look out! Don't go in there! No! Be careful!
To protect him from the fumes of my experiment. These little creatures can be so sensitive to chemicals, as I'm sure you realize.
What do you think you're doing?
What I'm doing, my dear, is making the elixir of life, and you're supplying the final ingredient. It will make me world famous. Wow! Cutters! Be careful! Stop! Look what you've done! Look what you've done, you wicked, ungrateful animal! I shall expect a little more self-control in the future. I can quite understand that you're looking forward to your little treat for breakfast, but my requirements must have priority. I need this girl's heart as my final ingredient, and I cannot allow anything to interfere with that. Just think, when I'm rich and famous, you'll be able to eat as many sparrows as you want every day. I'll have them brought to you on gold dishes, if you like. Sparrows, thrushes, nightingales, anything. Anything. Cuddles, I do hope you're listening to me. I should hate to think that I did not have your full attention. And stop pulling those silly faces. You're a handsome cat. You'll ruin your looks if you do that.
Well done.
I'm surprised and disappointed at this sort of rowdy behavior.
Thanks, Peeps.
I don't think you quite realize how lucky you
Hurry
are.
up, hurry up!
I am hurrying.
Be grateful, at least you could be a little cooperative. Now, I'm going to forget that this ever happened, and in return, I shall expect... Oh!
Better make sure she can't follow us. Because she will if she can. She needs my heart.
Don't! I feel faint to think about it.
There's a sort of boy down there, Eric. What do you suppose he's doing?
How should I know?
Perhaps he's come to ask the Snow Queen for a job.
Or he could be one of her relations. What do you think, Eric?
I told you, I don't know. I don't know anything about him.
I know. I'll go and ask him.
Hey, no, we're not allowed down there.
have to make so much noise? I am trying to concentrate.
Well, I'm sure we're all very sorry you've been disturbed, but my lads could have been seriously injured in a fall like that.
Oh dear, how sad.
Have a care how you speak to the Chief Troll, boy.
Chief Troll?
News to me.
The Snow Queen herself has personally appointed me to oversee all mechanical activity. She relies on my good judgment and organising ability. In fact, she even said to me, she said, Eric, she said...
Why are you trolls disturbing the boy? He has important work to do. I have further orders for you. Come with me. At once.
You've gone all frosty, Eric.
You've heard what she said. Get out!
Morning, Ellie.
Good morning, Peeps.
What is that terrible noise?
I think it's singing. Let's go and see who it is. Because since we can't all eat seeds and things, one of us has to find some breakfast somewhere.
I hope you've considered this carefully. I mean, in view of what nearly happened last night and everything, and what with us not knowing who it is that's singing, and... well, I mean, breakfast isn't everything, is it? I mean, you could easily miss it, couldn't you? It would probably do you good. She could be a witch, or an escaped criminal, or anything.
Don't be silly.
What's all this here, then?
What's she lying on the floor, Les? What you been doing?
Only my duty, Ivy, only my duty. Protecting the environs of Her Royal Highness's palace from intruders and marauders and the like.
I'm not an intruder. I'm looking for my brother.
Do you have proof of that, miss?
Don't be silly, Les. Of course she doesn't have proof. She'll have the proof when she's found him. What's he look like, dear, your brother?
Ivy, this young...
Be quiet, Les. Now, dear.
Well, he's about this tall, and he looks a bit like me,
Good grief, Les. You know what?
Yeah, what?
That's her brother. That young lad come to the palace. No one heard of him. Passed all the tests, you know. The one the princess got betrothed to yesterday.
Betrothed?
Indeed. He will now live in the palace for 5 years, after which time they were married.
You know, Les. Oh, what's his name?
Ivy, as trusted employers of Her Royal Highness, I do not think all this banding of her private affairs is called for.
Private affairs? There was 10,000 guests at the party. It's hardly a secret, is it?
Yes, but...
Do you think you could very kindly take me to my brother? I would really appreciate it if you could get me into the palace.
Well, it's a bit
Leave
difficult.
it to me, young lady. I flatter myself that I have certain influence, a certain...
Oh, thank you. It would be wonderful if you would. Because it could be my brother if he's only come recently and he had to pass tests and things. Tom's very good at tests. What did he have to do?
They has to do ever so difficult things. They has to either be better than Her Highness at whatever it is, or nearly as good as.
What sorts of things?
Well, like who can walk the longest way on their hands, or pull the ugliest face, or eat the most chocolate without being sick, or hold their breath the longest, or... Oh, here we are. Come on, Les, open the door.
Keys. Keys.
You realise that we could easily be walking into a trap? We don't know who.
I would appear to have temporarily mislaid my keys.
See? Suspicious.
Well, knock on the door then, Les.
I am, Ivy. I am.
Yes?
Ah, good morning.
What are you doing at the front door, Les? Get round to the tradesman's entrance.
He probably doesn't realise who I am.
Of course he realises. You should exert authority more, Les. Make them show you some respect. You're too easygoing. That's your trouble. You're too soft. They take advantage of you. here, my dear. Shan't be a tick.
Do you think this is all right? Looks a bit scruffy for a palace. And I don't want to depress you or anything, but it strikes me that these two are not all that important around here.
If they could just get us through the door, it'd be enough. I'm sure I could find Tom if I only...
I think if you'll step this way, that you'll find that everything is now satisfactorily arranged.
Thank you.
Is this the girl?
Yes, indeed, yes. Ready to start work immediately and with very good references.
Well, make sure she has clean fingernails before she goes anywhere near the princess's food.
You see what I'm telling you, Les? No respect.
Does this mean I'm on the staff?
It does.
Brilliant. You're brilliant. Thank you. What do I have to do?
You are required to serve luncheon to Her Highness, a responsible and privileged position.
Oh, yes. I can imagine. I'll do my very best.
So I shall do. You will, of course, curtsy to Her Highness. You know how to curtsy, I take it?
Of course she does, Les.
Ah. You will say please and thank you, and not speak unless spoken to.
She knows that, Les.
You will not shuffle your feet or stare.
She knows that, Les.
You will not scratch, cough, or sniff.
Les, she knows that.
I have to protect my position here, Ivy. I cannot go willy-nilly introducing riffraff into Her Highness's dining room.
Les, really, she's not riffraff, she's...
Recommended by me. You never know how life will go. It's all a chance, that's true. But here's your chance to finally show just what you can do. Cheerful and responsible will sell you every time. Take a shot with all you've got. You're sure to be sublime. You're highly recommended, so good you better be. When you're recommended, you wear a smile for free. Take my word that what they've heard is what they hope to see. And you're highly recommended when you're recommended by me. Everything is ready now, it's time to show your stuff. Dreaming things will work out right is never quite enough. Have confidence and pride and you'll see before you're through. Someone will be asking to be recommended by you. You're highly recommended, so good you better be. When you're recommended, you wear a smile for free. Take my word that what they've heard is what they hope to see. And you're highly recommended when you're recommended by me.
You're highly recommended when you're recommended by him.
Highly recommended when you're recommended by me.
Good luck, dear.
Let's hope your brother's here, because if he's not and this princess finds out how we got in here, she could turn very nasty. They do that all the time in stories, you know. They cut off people's heads and things. And... yeah,
Do calm down. She's probably a perfectly nice person. Why don't you go ahead and get them to open the door for me?
Open up! Lunch arriving! Well, come on, open up. The princess is waiting. Can't you hear me? I said open up! I think we should get ready to run, just in case.
Lunch already? I'm not really all that frightfully hungry. I say, aren't you new?
Yes, Your Highness. I'm Ellie, Your Highness.
And is this your budgie? Hello.
Tweet.
What a dear little thing. Isn't he sweet?
Tweet, tweet.
What a gorgeous little face.
Tweet, 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 tweet.
Actually, he's just a sparrow. Perhaps the prince would like some lunch.
Probably. He eats like a gannet.
Tweet, tweet. Tweet, 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 tweet.
And he sings so beautifully too, don't you?
Tweet, 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 tweet.
Excuse me, Your Highness. Would you like...
Hello! I'm sorry.
No. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to startle you.
It's just that I thought you were Tom, and you weren't, and I don't know where he is.
Look, see, it's shining. See that flash of light? That's the bit of mirror in his eyes.
Oh, and there's another bit, look, in his chest. That'll be the bit that's in his heart, I expect.
Do you think it hurts? I mean, it looks as if it might be painful, doesn't it? And I don't see how you can see properly with a bit of mirror in your eye.
Well, it won't matter very much, will it? Because as soon as he's finished the mirror, she'll kill him to get to the last 2 pieces.
Seems a shame, really. Poor young lad like that, with all his life before him.
Not anymore.
This is ridiculous. Allowing a sentiment to interfere with duty. Look, we're supposed to be guarding the captive. So go on, get guarding.
How many times do I have to tell you to be quiet? Be quiet!
That sort of showing off will do you no good, lad. The quieter we are, the sooner you'll finish the mirror. And the sooner you finish the mirror, the sooner she'll have to kill you to get the last 2 pieces. And don't think that she isn't looking forward to it.
I can't say it seems awfully likely that your poor old brother's fallen off or been thrown out of the Snow Queen's sledge. More likely she's kept him for her own ghastly purposes, and you'll just have to go to her palace and get him back.
So the best way we could help you would be to provide some sort of transport.
If you could.
I know. Come and see what you think of this.
A royal runaround.
Very reliable. Take you over any sort of terrain.
Oh, it's lovely. Thank you so much.
Goodbye. Good luck.
Bye. Cheerio. Toodle pip. Goodbye.
Good luck.
This is more like it. Me for the open road. Oh, I can turn my back on the deep sea, it don't mean much to me. And I spend more than enough time in the air, and I don't care. I can set my destination and walk away from temptation, but I just can't close the door on the open road. Sometimes my dreams go up in smoke. And I just keep going in circles. It's no joke. I get thrown for a loop. And I lose the light. But the open road will always set things right. Oh, I can turn my back on the deep sea. It don't mean much to me.
And he spends more than enough time in the air.
And I don't care. I can set my destination and walk away from temptation, but I just can't close the door on the open road. I just can't close the door. Can't resist it anymore. No, I just can't close the door on the open road. It's been nice, but it's time to cover ground, running around in the royal runaround.
It's been nice, but it's time to cover ground, running around in the royal runaround.
It's been nice, but it's time to cover ground, running around in the royal runaround.
It's been nice, but it's time to cover ground, running around in the royal runaround.
This is boring. 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 Oh, every time I move my headquarters somewhere, all the locals leave. It's ridiculous. Who am I supposed to rob and kill if there's nobody here? Where am I supposed to get my money if there's nobody to steal it from? What are you doing?
We were just going to have a band practice there. So, as if there was, like, anything to celebrate or a party or anything, we'd be ready. You just have a listen, say. 1, 2, 3.
Can't you see I'm thinking? Be quiet! Be quiet! Cretins!
He'll like this one.
Sir! Excuse me, sir!
What?
There's a rather fancy-looking vehicle on the road, sir. Big engine and spiky wheels and that.
Hey! That's it! A vehicle! Smash and grab! Kidnapping! If I had transport, I could really branch out.
This is the way to travel. This is definitely the way to travel. You know, I had a feeling that those two royals would be all right. That princess especially. Very intelligent and so nice with it. It's a pity that the prince turned out not to be your brother, but at least we've got this fantastic...
I don't like the look of those two ahead. Hold on tight. Phew. You know, I really thought they were going to attack us.
Ah!
I don't like this very much.
Get her!
I've got her. What do you want me to do with her?
Bring her to me.
Get out of my way, you oafs! Get out! Let me through!
Angora, my angel. How lovely to see you.
Where's she come from?
She came with the most beautiful vehicle, my dear. Just what Daddy needs for his business.
I see. Well, that's nice. Do you want the girl, then, for anything in particular? To drive the vehicle?
Certainly not! I shall drive it myself.
In that case, Daddy, can I have her? I'd like a servant. I think I'd like a sort of lady's maid.
Of course, my dear. You may do exactly what you like with her.
Who has been telling you such silly stories, my dear child?
Your trolls. They were quite definite. They said that when I'd finished the mirror, you were going to kill me to get the last 2 bits.
That's it. We're dead. We've had it.
Well, it's not our fault. You were the one that...
Shush.
My dear, you must pay no attention to these absurd stories. My trolls are quite brainless. That is why I need you to help me with my plans. I have great plans.
Brainless? Shh.
Are you not enjoying your work here?
Well, I suppose so.
Of course you are. Now, come here.
She's going to kiss him. Look, I bet she's going to kiss him so he dies.
Will he just fall dead at her feet then, Eric?
No, of course he won't. She needs him to finish the mirror. You'll have to work fast, though. He can't last more than another couple of days after that kiss.
me!
One peep out of you, sweetie, and you won't even live to regret it. Louts!
Raise your glasses to the sky. Sing and dance till sunrise. Celebrate our daily take. Ha! That is where the fun lies. I'll steal your breath in nothing flat, and you won't even know it. You think you've seen the meanest mean, but I can't sink below it. I'm down and dirty, and so it's understood. Every morning I get up, I'm up to no good. I'm kind of like that Robin guy, for I'm a hood, you see. I take from the rich and I give to the poor old me.
He takes from the rich and he gives to the poor old me.
You'll never hear me say please or get down on my knees, but you may hear a thank you. As I takes everything I seize. Ha!
He takes everything he sees!
He does When I'm in my grave, I hope that I am not forgotten. When I'm dead, let it be said, he was really rotten.
When he's dead, let it be said, he was really rotten.
Who's that?
I'm sorry. I was trying not to frighten you. I thought if I cleared my throat first instead of just suddenly saying something, straight out suddenly, it might be better. I'm sorry.
Oh, I see. Well, thank you.
I'm called Dimly.
I'm Ellie.
Are you a prisoner? I am. I was just flying along and I crashed into a tree and knocked myself out. And when I came round, I was here.
Flying? You can fly?
Well, not very well, or I wouldn't have crashed into the tree. We all have to go to flying school, and I've been there ages longer than anyone else.
So if we could get out of this hut, we could fly off with me riding on your back, yes?
Ooh, I don't know. I think you might really annoy the robbers if you did that, and they can be very unpleasant sometimes.
But we wouldn't be here. We'd have escaped.
You said I could have her! You said!
Well, I've changed my mind. She'll have to be got rid of.
You promised me! You said I could have her for my own personal maid to wait on me! I'm fed up with living with these peasants. They've got no class, no style. I'm the robber king's daughter. I'm supposed to have servants!
I am not going to argue with you, Angora. She's got to go.
Ow!
I'm sorry. Have I hurt you? I didn't mean to.
No, I know. Please carry on. Don't take any notice of me.
It's no good. I can't do it. I must have the wrong sort of teeth.
I'm down and dirty, and so it's understood. Every morning I get up, I'm up to no good. I'm kind of like that Robin guy, for I'm a hood, you see. For I take from the rich and I give to the poor old me. Ha, ha, ha.
He takes from the rich and he gives to the poor old me.
Is that water boiling yet?
Ah! Nearly, sir, nearly.
Go and get the girl. I'm down and dirty, so don't you mess with me.
There you are.
Peeps!
Who is it? Who's this?
It's all right. It's Peeps. We're together. This is Dimly. He's a prisoner too.
It's chaos out there. Chaos! They're flinging themselves about all over the place. I was in deadly danger every moment. And the noise!
Peeps?
What?
Would you mind?
What?
The rope. Please untie the rope. Then I can untie Dimly and we can escape.
Oh, yes, sorry. So, how are you thinking of escaping then?
Dimly can fly. We can ride on his back.
Fantastic! What a bit of luck!
Angora! Angora! Where's my daughter?
I don't know. I'm sorry, sir.
Well, find her, bring her, and the girl, and the reindeer here. Oh. Now!
Ugh.
There you go.
Thanks.
What are you doing?
Nothing. Nothing, honestly.
Thanks.
Come on, Dimly. Go!
Are you sure?
Go, Dimly. Just go!
Come back! Come back! Help!
Where do you want to go?
To the Snow Queen's palace.
Where's that?
I don't know. I thought you'd know.
Sorry. I know. We'll go back to my flying school. The Lap woman who runs it knows everything.
Lap woman?
Yes. She comes from Lapland. She's called Frida, and she teaches all the young reindeer to fly, and she's very clever.
That kiss has made him work much faster. And he's got a very funny colour, too.
That's the ice in his veins. When it gets to his heart, that's it.
Shame.
Yeah. Pity we can't do anything.
Well, we can't, so you may as well stop torturing yourselves. Look on the bright side. If she's going to conquer the whole world or whatever with this mirror, there ought to be some good jobs going.
When you study with the lady from Lapland,
she'll start you off with your very own flight plan.
There's no need for hesitation.
she's an artist in the art of navigation.
Some longitude and latitude, a little bit of attitude. Engine started, tail in place, down the runway, enter space, pressurized and fully fueled, and a bit of altitude. Keep it steady, watch your form, use your radar through the storm.
Famous, flying reindeer school. All the reindeers follow Frida's golden rule. Set your sights high, you'll
some are stronger.
And some take just a little bit longer.
But once you've learned to leave the ground, imagination won't let you down.
Use your antlers to help you steer. Hooves make perfect landing gear. Eyes and ears can pick up warnings through late night flights and early mornings. Use these tips and you'll go far, and maybe reach the higher star. Your style is something you create. You're ready now to graduate.
There she is. That's her. Now hold on, because I'm bound to make a mess of this, and I'd feel awful if anybody got hurt.
Never leave home without as many bits and pieces as you can muster. That's my motto. One simple little thing missing and a whole spell can go to pot. And you never know what you might come up against in a place like that.
But will it be safe?
Safe? Safe? To go into the Snow Queen's palace? Of course it won't be safe. That's why we must go with her. And you, Dimly, will be the transport, and Ellie, Peeps, and I will be the rescue team. Now, have I got everything?
It's very kind of you to take all this trouble.
And it's nice to have someone else to help me look after Ellie. It's been a big responsibility. Not that I mind, of course.
Wouldn't it be better if you took somebody who flies better than me?
Don't talk such nonsense, Dimly. You'll be perfectly all right. I'll instruct you as you go. Right. Now, I think that's everything, so come along. Let's go and find your brother.
Are you sure about this? It would be so awful if one of you fell off or...
You be quiet, Dimly. Stop being so defeatist and let's get going.
Come on, Dimly, you can do it.
That's it. You're doing very well.
I suppose you realise we're hanging in the jaws of death here. I thought this lap person was going to organise a proper transport, get a proper reindeer. I mean, Dimly's very nice and that, but he's not all that reliable, is he?
Don't be so mean. I think he's improved a lot. Anyway, Frida's here to tell him how to do it, so we'll be quite safe.
You see, we've arrived quite safely. Now, you stay and wait for us out here, Dimly. We won't be long.
Supposing somebody comes, what shall I do?
Don't be silly. Nobody will come. Anybody who's here is in there.
Halt! Who goes here?
Hello. I do hope we're not disturbing you, but we're looking for my brother Tom, and we wondered if you might very kindly tell us where he is.
What makes you think he's here, then?
It's that boy, Eric. That one that's mending the mirror. I bet that's him.
Be quiet.
He's about this tall, and he looks a bit like me, and...
Yeah, that's definitely him, Eric. Definitely.
Be quiet!
And I'd be so grateful if you could take me to him. I've been so worried.
Well,
And we've come such a long way.
Well, all right, then. But I think you should be prepared for the worst, in fact.
It's me! Tom!
I must finish. I must finish. I must get it finished.
Tom!
I must
At last! Tom, it's me! It's Ellie!
It's not finished. I can't finish it. There are pieces missing. I must finish. I must finish. Where are the pieces?
Tom!
I must find the pieces. Get away from me! I must find the pieces! Get out! Get out!
What's the matter with him?
Why is he like this? He looks awful.
Some of that evil mirror is inside him. We must dissolve it away or he'll die. Now, if I can just find... there we are. This and this. Yes.
That poor girl. She's going to be so upset when he dies.
We must help her, Ned. We must cooperate again and help her.
How?
There we are. My super effective and fast acting potion, especially for dissolving pieces of mirror out of people's eyes and hearts. I hope.
You hope?
Well, I really have no idea whether or not it will work. We'll just have to keep our fingers crossed.
What shall I do? Pour it over him?
Certainly not. He must drink it. All of it, or it won't work.
Quick, Tom! Drink it! Drink this!
Hooray!
Hooray! Tom, we thought you were dead. What has she done to you?
I don't remember, Ellie.
Children, we must leave here. You can talk as we go.
Oh, Tom, this is Frida. She saved you. She made a spell that dissolved the mirror and destroyed the Snow Queen and...
The Snow Queen is not destroyed, Ellie. Eventually, she will be back.
Is this him?
Yes. Tom, this is my great friend Dimly.
How do you do?
Excuse me, miss. On behalf of the lads, I should just like to say how pleased we are that you found your brother. And is there any possibility of your giving us a lift out of here on your very fine reindeer?
Yeah, because we don't think the Snow Queen will be all that ever so pleased with us when she gets back and finds your brother's gone.
And her mirror, too. She'll not be happy about that either.
Of course. We can, can't we?
Poor old Dimly can't possibly carry all these people. He can take you and Tom and Peeps home first and then come back and collect me and these gentlemen.
Thank you.
Thank you
very much,
It's been very fascinating.
Take them home, Dimly.
Thank you, Frida. I'd never have found him without you.
Yes, thank you.
Off you go, off you go.
Bye! Goodbye! Goodbye!
We're home. Look, there's our house.
Well done, Dimly. You've got us back.
Hold on. There isn't enough room to land properly. I know I'm going to make a terrible mess of it. Are you all right?
Yes, we're fine.
Are you sure? You're not just saying that so's not to upset me.
Dimly, we're fine. Honestly.
Some of us are far from fine. Some of us have been ricocheted around the landscape for days and are covered in bruises.
Goodbye, Dimly. And thank you for all your help.
Goodbye, Ellie. Goodbye, Tom. I do hope I didn't let you down.
You know, that ride today was absolutely the best ride I've ever had on a reindeer. Honestly.
Really?
Really.
Thanks, Tom. Goodbye, then.
And when did you ever ride on a reindeer before?
Never.
Well, back to the old routine, I suppose. Do you think your grandma's finished reading that Snow Queen book to your sister? I'd like to hear how that ends.
Good night, Peeps. See you tomorrow.
Good night.
Just once more.
We've come such a long way to get where we are. When you look back on yesterday, tomorrow's not far.
There's no night dark enough, no storm that